So welcome to the Going Underground sessions. It's that time of year again. It's the second last club. It's our second last show before Christmas. You've just heard Breaking Through with this week's guest, producer, musician, songwriter, Anton Cullen. Welcome, Anton.
Thanks a million.
So,
Good to see
Anton,
you,
where did it all begin for you?
Where did it all begin?
How does it all begin?
I took up playing the keyboard when I was 16. My dad encouraged me to do it, and I'm glad he did. I didn't want to, but he saw we were creative. Me and my brother were both creative, so he encouraged us to take up music. Never turned back. I loved it. Was glued to the keyboard and eventually piano non-stop. Started doing about a year and a half in. I started playing professionally, just doing wedding gigs and things like that. Eventually got into teaching music, music composition, and so many things. So yeah, just but all the way through, whatever I've been doing, I've always been doing music either part-time or full-time, it's never stopped.
And what inspires you, where do you get your influences from?
My influences, oh my goodness, there's so many. My influences are often based on memories or feelings, I just put it into music. I just express myself if I'm feeling frustrated or angry or joyful and happy, I just put it, I just picture it in music, I just have to get it out. Yeah.
Some people see colours. Would you see colours? Would it be a bit like that?
No, I literally hear the whole, every element of the music, the whole soundscape, I hear it all in my head. And the challenge is getting it out.
and would it start with, say, a melody, say, a chord, or, the way people have a voice of versa? Which way would you, what would your approach be to it, Anton?
My approach, I would normally start with a melody. Now, bear in mind, I hear everything in my head, but when I'm putting it down, if I'm producing it or something, I just put down a basic beat, start with a melody, but and then go with the chords and everything. It's hard to say, because sometimes it's a real energetic music that based on excitement, and sometimes it's peaceful music, based on just time chilling out or whatever,
And sometimes would it just happen, the inspiration, would you just wake up and a melody be there, or would you see something that inspires you?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
You can't force it,
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, one of the tracks, I didn't play it today, but you can check it out, Heaven on Earth.
Yeah, it's a great track.
I love it. Yeah, that's inspired by God. I just imagine, what would heaven be like? What would heaven be like? And I just feeling peaceful that day, and just put down the melodies on the piano, on the keyboard right away, and it became that track,
Amazing, yeah. And you've also had an instrumental album out.
Yeah.
There a few years back.
Yeah, a good while ago, 2004 it was now, and I performed at the National Concert Hall, did mini tours around Ireland and that, and it did well for a while, and since then I got into a bit of composition for radio or film, short films, documentaries, different things like that, yeah.
And the Hill City Band, you play with the Hill City Band, and you also do the instrumental thing. Yeah. What's the difference, playing your instrumental thing and then having a band of musicians around you?
I really enjoy being with a team, with a group. There's a real buzz you get.
I know you do.
It's a different kind of buzz. Sure, you know yourself. Even when I do electronic dance music, I love bringing live bands into it as well.
I've seen that lately. Yeah.
So I love a band. I do. I love playing with bands. Just when it's a group effort,
So the River's going to be coming out in the new year sometime.
We'll see.
But we'll get back on to the EP that you have out.
Yeah.
And it's called Breaking Through.
Breaking Through, yeah.
Do you want to fill me in a bit about that? It's you're out to release, and it's getting some great reviews of saying, the SoundCloud, you're up to 20,000, which is congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And also you're plugging it now. You're out plugging it as much as you can.
I've only started. I think maybe 4 months ago with the electronic music, with the dance music. I've always loved it, but I released that single, just a few months ago, and you put it out there. You expect your friends to maybe share it or something, but it just kind of exploded a bit more than I thought it would, and people kept sharing it, and DJs playing it at their shows or on radios and things like that, So it's like, all right, I'm going to take this seriously, and I just worked on it, and I released the full EP named after the first single, Breaking Through, And so that's out there now, available.
It's amazing EP. We've heard a few tracks off it, and it's absolutely amazing, Anton. It's really amazing. And where can people get Breaking Through?
They can get it anywhere online. They can get it on Spotify, streaming from that. It's on SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Deezer. It's pretty much it's you can get it all the mainstream online distributors and streaming services, you know.
So folks, get it. And listen, thanks very much for coming on, Anton.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure having you. We really enjoyed it. So people, don't forget to like, subscribe and share the Underground Sessions. We're getting near at that time of the year. Anton, what's the name of your last song? You want to look at the camera there?
The last song?
The last song is called
Warfare.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Anton Cullen.
Same again for me there, Paul.
Nothing smaller.
Ah, Paul, that's Christmas.
One-eyed Paul the barman pours a pint of plain for another late arrival, still dripping with the rain. The lounge bar Casanova makes a grab for Anna May. She gathers up the glasses as she pushes him away. Just the same old faces, just the same old show. Christmas Eve in Dublin, they say it looks like snow. Carol singers pass the door, afraid to show their face. One-eyed Paul would run them. There's no music in this place. The broken television is silent on the wall. It hasn't worked in years, if it ever worked at all. Like some people in here, if the truth were told, Christmas Eve in Dublin, they say it looks like snow. Outside is noisy, though it's getting very late. What's the bet? It's Bono busking with his mates. Christmas, it's forgiving, as everybody knows. I should have bought a present, but now the shops are closed. I'll finish up my drink, just one more for the road. Christmas Eve in Dublin, they say it looks like snow. Christmas Eve in Dublin, they say it looks like snow. That's for the children, really.
Happy Christmas, Paul. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a million, folks.